All right. So basically, what I have here, I have 3 chicken breasts. If possible, I might cook it 3 different ways. And I'm going to show you how you can create a lovely meal out of chicken breast, or if you have chicken. So I have this leftover. What I want to do is I want to cook a kind of garlic chicken strip. The next one, I'm gonna kind of stir fry them slightly, and then, you can put them in a wrap. Whatever you want to do with them, you want to put them in spring roll, you can go ahead and do so. So I'll take you through the process. I have my season here. Thing is, I don't get even one, not even one notification. Thank you very much. All right. Yeah, it's lovely. Okay, so I can see everything what's going on now. So I like to set myself up. How are you doing? Thank you very much. Welcome, guys, to the channel. Once it comes in, remember to like, share, and subscribe. Thumbs up the live. So we have basically what I'm doing. I'm gonna use this chicken breast. I'm gonna cook about 2 to 3 different meals out of the chicken breast. Okay. So what I do, I just cut them in half like this. So basically, once it comes in, I'm cooking a chicken dish. So I'm going to kind of cut them in strips. So once I've done this, I'm going to season them. I'm going to separate some of them. All right, so these ones, I'm going to do it a little bit different. I'm going to cut them a little bit bigger. So these are cut a little bit thicker than what I normally do with those, because I want to do them a little bit different. Thank you. Welcome, welcome, guys. All right, so I finished with this cutting board. So I'm just gonna put him over here, and I'm gonna give my knife a wash. Okay. Just gonna put a little bit of oil over this. And basically I probably use the same seasoning for both of them. So this is just some seasoning I made up for myself. A bit of garlic powder, some cayenne pepper over this, all right. So I want a kind of a different flavor on this chicken. So I'm gonna go over with this with a little bit of kind of a mango and coriander season over that. So they're both chicken anyway. So while this will be cooking, you know, the season gonna be different. All right, just gonna wash mine off a little bit. So as I said, these two, they were gonna kind of different. I'll leave this here because maybe I might have to make a wrap, but I'll see what happens. So with this one, it's gonna be kind of a little bit different. So I'm just sort that out first, because this is gonna be kind of a garlicky chicken. Over here, I need some flour on this one. Just gonna get a spoon. Gonna get a little bit more extra black pepper on this. All right, with this now, I'm gonna slice the garlic. Loads of garlic on these one. I'm gonna sweat the garlic off. Just wanna brown them off a little bit. Just want that to get some color. For this one, which I said is kind of a stir fry, it's kind of an easy meal. So with this now, same pan. You see after your garlic brown off, we take him out. We take him out and we put him over here. So how I'm gonna do that, we need a little bit more. Thank you very much. Basically what I'm cooking is cooking two chicken dish today. So one gonna be kind of a, kind of a stir fry like, using some olive oil over there. Gonna bring this up to temperature. So I'm just gonna get another container here. And so once it comes in, guys, feel free to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. All right, so I'm just gonna cut a bit more pepper. So this is gonna be nice and easy. Different pepper, give you different colors and stuff like that. Okay. So with this one, as I said, I'm doing it a little bit different. We're just gonna leave a little bit of space there. Just gonna get a bowl ready. So what I can do, I can swap this, put this over here, and turn him down. Notice I just take my time, just spread them out a little bit. So we don't want them stuck. So with these, I'm not going to quick to turn them. So once it comes in, guys, thumbs up the live. This one I need to make sure flour is on these. So we're knocking out 2 dishes at the same time, yeah? So if you hear I don't respond to you, you know, doing 2 things out of multiple things. So basically it's a chicken dish. That's the first thing you need to know. So this we're gonna turn him up. Gonna swap this now. It's important you get a little bit of flour on that to how I want to do it. I don't want them burn. I just want nice color on these. It's nice color. And what I'm going to do with them, they're going to be nice and tender. All right, I think I have another bowl here. I'm going to leave that there a little bit. You know, I have this in a Chinese shop last week and I didn't like how it tastes. So if I eat out and I don't like something how it tastes, I will come home and I'll cook it. I like when it comes to food, I like to challenge. That's what I do. Go somewhere I don't like something. All right. Couple bit more minutes and the chicken is ready, good to go. So with these now, as I said, I don't want them dried out. You don't want them dried out. Try not to put too much in that because what's going to happen is I want it the temperature of the pot, you know, to be at good temperature to give them just a little bit of brown. I'm going to go in with my onion in this. I'm going to swap this a little bit. And I'm gonna quickly chop some onion, some garlic. While I'm doing that, keep a eye on your pan. Just gonna swap this back. When you don't overcook these, they become nice and tender. All right, so that's the last of this one. So once you come here, guys, thumbs up the live, and if you do find value in this content, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Okay. All right, with this one now, I'm gonna put the rest of peppers in that. Just gonna let the peppers cook out a little bit. In here I have a little bit of kind of a green season, which I make just a little bit of marinade. Just gonna put a little bit over that. You don't want much. All right. Onion may need a little bit of onion. We see how it goes. What I'm gonna do now, I'm just gonna taste this if it needs a little bit more season. All right, I'm gonna turn that off now, and I'm gonna wash my hand off. Wash my hand off a bit. Yeah, once it comes in, guys, thumbs up the live. And feel free to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. In this particular video, you'll learn how to, cook chicken different ways and make your life not that boring. All right. For me, at times, presentation is key. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get a little bit of the onion. I'm gonna cut them slice them very fine. Just gonna julienne them. I don't need much. All right, I'm gonna turn this off, and then the heat in it will carry over and cook this. All right, so we have a little bit of julienne onion here. Just fine julienne onion. We're gonna get the red pepper finished anyway. I'm gonna get my pepper. I'm gonna cut a bit of this and a bit of this, but I want you to watch me carefully what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna put these back. It's very important. One of the main reasons why I cook this dish, as I said, me and my wife stop at a Chinese restaurant, and this here, they serve me this, and I'm telling you. So now I'm gonna show them. So let this cool down properly, and then you need to throw it away. I need to look for my small wooden board, so I'll just put it over here. Just watch how I'm gonna lock this down. And as I said, if you do find value in this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Okay? You see how lovely this is? This is sitting here, nice and relaxed. Okay? What I'm gonna do here, just watch this very carefully. If you can't attempt this, do not try it at home. I'm gonna flatten that out. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use a knife. I'm gonna cut this. You have to be very, very careful. Cut this in half. So, like that. So if you don't have gold finger like me, don't attempt this. All right, and we're gonna go over this again. We're gonna julienne as fine as possible. You can't say you don't learn something from Linden. This is the reason why you need to subscribe to this channel and share with your friends and family. All right, I did need a little bit of red pepper, but don't worry, I'm not going to worry about that. You see, look at this. See that? We're going to show you something now. We're going to get spring onion. And I'm going to kind of cut them at an angle. have some herbs here, some coriander. So now, when I finish with this, you're gonna tell me who is the real Chinese man. A lot of coriander. I love coriander. All right, watch this. See that? Bam. All of that inside here. All right, let me just clean up here a little bit. And you see the garlic here? We're gonna toss this a bit. Yeah. All right, the next thing I'm gonna show you what you can do with this, and then we're gonna lock this down. Seeing this? We're gonna let that get real hot. Just watch this. Put him in a bowl. Let's wash off these hands. Okay. You remember, guys, once it comes in, thumbs up the live. Welcome, Jackie. You remember the garlic I cut up? Watch this. The garlic I cut up. Let me see how sticky this is. All right, I'm good to go. Now the garlic, these fried up crisp garlic, we're gonna sprinkle that over this as our garnish. And if you try this at home, just take your time. Don't rush to do this. Just take your time and do it, and do that properly. As I said, I go to a Chinese restaurant, and I'm telling you, when I get the chicken and it wasn't cheap, I'm saying to myself, man, I need to make this back over. Look at this. Don't underestimate the flavor. In this, flavor is key, the balance. All right, we're gonna lock down something, show you now. Over here, I take a wrap from the food truck, and I'm gonna show you how to make a wrap. But before I show you how to make a wrap, we need a little bit of dressing. Let me see what I can find over here. A little bit of dressing. Now this is getting hot. I'm gonna turn this down a bit. The dressing I'm gonna make, bear it in mind, this is my way of making the dressing. So if you don't want to make it this way, don't make it this way. All right? We're gonna have a little bit of, just gonna make a kind of a dip. All right, I'm gonna put some of my world-class Olympic all-purpose in this, and some sweet chili in that. And I want some cayenne pepper in this. You know. Now this wrap is called Linden wrap. We're gonna lock this down, show you something. All right, I'm gonna go into this. I have a little bit of green season here. Green season in that, and a little bit of the juice. I should have used a bigger ramekins, but don't worry. This is why they call me the gold finger and the Olympic chef. Don't worry. All right, we're gonna mix it in this little thing here. And this is like our our dip, dressing, whatever you want to call this. I'm not even going to taste it. I'm very confident it tastes nice. Watch this. Fresh tortilla wrap. I could have made it, but I have no time to waste. We're going to warm this a bit. I'm going to turn that up a little bit. I'm just going to warm it a bit. Okay, you said, oh, Linden, why you warm it? You warm it, you release it a little bit, make him easy to work with. Just watch the lockdown now. I taught you already. Just watch the lockdown. I'm gonna go down with a little bit of salad first. Yeah, you're asking why you put the salad. Because I'm gonna put this and this a little bit wet. You have to work with it fast. Too much liquid in this, your wrap gonna split. And I only take one out the truck. Now, if this split is gonna prolong the video, and I'm gonna have to make one right in front of you. And I don't want to do that right now. Like, I really don't want to do that. Because time is on me, all right? Watch this. A little bit more salad on this. If you want, you can put some of this in it, which I'm gonna do. Now, when you're making this, if you don't want to put the mayo straight away in it, you don't have to. I'm not telling you to follow me. So if you're gonna use that trick and said, oh, the mayo on the heat, believe me, it's not gonna do you nothing at all. All right, watch this. Left, right, and you ready? Go over. And you tuck that in. You tuck him in like this. You use the gold finger and you roll him. All right? That's how we're going to do it. Now, I want to take it on a different level. We're going to take this thing on a different level. And don't put me in the cooking mood, because if you put me in the cooking mood, right now I'm just warming up. All right? I'm going to put a little bit of butter just on here. And I'm going to put this down first. You don't have to. You don't have to. Put him down. I'm just catching a little bit of color on him. You know what I mean? So now that's how you make the real deal world-class Olympic wrap. Put a little bit of color on this side. So make sure while you're watching, guys, you have your hand on the subscribe button. You know, show Linden some love. Look at that. See that? If you want to put a little bit of butter on this, you can put a little bit of butter on it. All right, I'm going to turn that off now. Now the last trick I'm going to show you. This one going to cost you. You know, and if you do want to donate to the channel, we have super chat in the channel, super thanks and stuff like that. So this, you're serving this to your kids. I'm going to show you something. If you're serving this to your kids and they're messy, like, you know, guess what happened? You see this? I'm going to take a picture of this. You might say, why you don't want to take a picture? If I remove this, I won't get this here. So, and it's something I want to remember. I take a lot of pictures. Look at that. You might even seen it on my thumbnail. Could have used my camera, but you know, this old Samsung tablets, I'm telling you, nice angle. Bam. All right, what we're gonna do now, We're gonna take this and just, as I said, you know, that if you're at home, you can do it. You can do it this way, or you can turn it this way. You understand? Whichever way you want to turn it. Sort them out properly, show you. Just in case, you understand? And you wrap him up like this. And you said, okay, so how they gonna eat it? Just take it easy. No stress. Hand like this, bam, hold him. We're gonna cut him in half. I will take him up. No, this is serious. Just look at this. Look at this. The gold finger strike again. Just look at that. Now, I'm going to see if you all are not going to subscribe for this, because you won't see this anywhere else again. You know, this is Linden, the gold finger strike again. Look at that. Look at that. Cut off this little piece here. You know, look at that. Now, we're going to lock this down now. All right. So with this, look, we have the dip here, and you can get a plate. You put this down like this, or you can even do like this, and you have your dip. You have your dip to go with this, however you want to put it. However you want to put it, and you have your dip to go with this. Look at that. Now you can put it this way. We're going to work on that now. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. Thanks for your time. Thanks for your patience. And thanks for those who support the channel. You know, Journey with Jackie's there. My sister always supported me. I appreciate you all. I'm going to give you a close-up shot, because this is the one that's going to hit the millions. So anybody don't subscribe now, you know, look at that. Look at this. This is see this here? I will tell you something. It's better not to have gloves. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Because even if you have a health inspector in front of you, the AHO rather you don't even have a gloves when you're doing things like this. They prefer you get your whole hand underneath the sink and wash them off. All right. So that's what I bring to the table today. All right. Talk to me a bit now. Yes, it's me, Linden. All right. If you do find value in this content, remember, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I'm going to enjoy this, because guess what? After I finish this, I'm going to have to jump on the food truck, do some prepping. Today, if you're in the UK, I'm in Leybourne Village Hall in the UK. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your time. Thanks for your patience. And thanks for visiting the channel. All right, back over. Here you are. Lovely, you know, garlic, chicken. Man, look at this. See how lovely that is? I'm going to enjoy this now. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. Peace be unto you. Enjoy the rest of your day.